All right. So we're going to be going over a little pre-analysis of Seth, the new A rank unit coming out along with Jane Doe. And obviously he is part of the NEPS, the police squad. He's going to be a electrical attribute as well as a defensive unit. So very cool. So starting off with his just basic attacks, obviously we can see here he's going to be doing physical damage as well as electrical damage. Already that is a huge good sign for King Chi. Obviously with him being, part of the same faction, it's very helpful. But also given the fact that him doing electrical damage is just nice because that solidifies two separate quote unquote filler slots for her. So if you really want to run like a third wild card on the team for whatever reason, he provides that. So for the lightning strike electrified, says when resolve is above 75%. I'm gonna guess that's like a little bit of a meter below his health, typical with a lot of newer units. You hold the attack key to activate. He's going to consume 75% of the resolve, launching continuous attacks in the front, followed by a finishing strike that deals electrical damage. Then, once the finishing strike hits an enemy, it triggers a quick assist of the squad member positioned before Seth. So that is going to be very important. Positioning is going to be key. I like that as well. You can have King Chi in front, have Seth, and then, if you want Jane Doe back, or if you want Zhu Yuan in the back, those are also great options. The assist or the dodges, I'm going to guess, is very typical. We can see actually here though is that press the attack key during a dodge to activate. Damage received during the move is decreased by 40%. I really like this. It adds to his defensive viability. Now, once you perform a perfect dodge, you are going to quickly unleash a strike on enemies in front of electrical damage. After the move, hold your this button, which is normally going to be your E, to chain into an EX special attack, the Thunder Shield Rush High Voltage, enabling faster charging. Okay, so seems like that's going to be good. Now, obviously, we jump over to here. Now, the special attack, just going to be doing damage. Nothing too spectacular. Once it is fully maxed, you are going to be unleashing, electrical damage, all that good jazz. Dash forward, unleashing a series of powerful slashes. Activating the move accumulates 75% resolve. All right, and you are going to reduce damage by 40%. I like that. So you instantly get your 75% resolve. I'm going to guess with his core skills, it's going to go into more detail as to how you are going to just either passively or just dealing damage to the enemy to get this resolve. But it is very cool about getting, it activated automatically, because then that allows you to quickly perform a quick assist with somebody else on your squad that is positioned right before Seth. So you can, like cycle through characters. If Seth is taking a lot of damage, you can just cycle out and get a more damage dealing unit or whoever you have on the team in quickly. So the chain attacks is the first one, the Final Judgment. It's a pretty dope name. So you are going to be dealing electrical damage. You are going to accumulate 75% resolve. So there's already two separate avenues to accumulate that 75% resolve. You are going, after the move, you're going to hold your special attack, chain into the EX special attack Thunder Shield Rush, which is this one, to again accumulate the resolve, as well as 40% damage reduction while charging the skill. Very cool. And just enable faster charging, I'm guessing, of the resolve. Once your decibel rating is at the maximum, you're going to perform your ultimate, Justice Prevails. Again, accumulate 75% resolve, grants 3 additional assist points. After the move, hold to chain into your Thunder Rush again. So that's cool. So it seems like everything is like focusing around this resolve. So I'm gonna assume with his core abilities that the resolve is gonna be a little more focused, as we can probably see with this one, the protector. When Seth uses his EX special attack Thunder Shield Rush, he gains a shield of firm resolve equal to 40% up to 80% of his initial attack, up to a maximum of 3,000 points and lasting for 25 seconds. This can be triggered every 10 seconds. When his basic attack, Electrified or Assist follow-up, triggers a quick assist or chain attack, causing another squad member to enter the field. That squad member gains a shield of firm resolve equal to 40% to 80% of Seth's initial attack, up to a maximum of 3,000 points, lasting for 25 seconds, triggered every 10 seconds. It is going to grant 50 to 100 point increase to anomaly proficiency. Okay, so it doesn't provide shield. It says shield of firm resolve. So it's just boosting your anomaly proficiency damage, which is cool. So that kind of explains, quickly activating the, trying to get this, so you quickly swap in and out constantly. That explains that. So that does pair up very well with this core ability. The High Spirit is when another character in your squad shares the same attribute or faction. Seth's chain attack, Final Judgment, or Finishing Strike during the basic attack, Lightning Strike Electrified, hits an enemy. The target's anomaly buildup resistance to all attributes is decreased by 20 seconds for, or 20% for 20 seconds. That's pretty good. Like, that's really, really good. So obviously him with all the other cop units is going to be ideal. I think him in particular with Qingyi is going to be like perfect, just because of her basic 3 just being able to constantly deal damage like infinitely, paired up with this anomaly buildup resistance by 20%. I think is perfect. The assist skills I don't think are that like, okay, so here we go. So the Seth defense assist, the Thunder Shield, when the character is on the field about to be attacked, press the assist to activate, parries the enemy's attack, dealing massive daze. Seth gains 25% resolve upon activating. So it isn't as good as like his chain attack, his special attack, but it's still useful, gaining 25%, while these provide 75% respectively. Then once you activate that, then you perform his Lightning Strike Electrified to perform that quick assist, thus in conjunction boosting the anomaly buildup by an ally by quite a lot. So Seth is going to be very, very good, particularly with the cop team or with other electrical damage dealing units, but overall I do think he is going to be pretty good.